For example, in 2022, 2023, and we continue at this current level, running budget deficits, we will spend more on interest on the national debt than we will on transfers for healthcare to the provinces. So just let that one sink in for a bit, right? Like we're spending more just on interest than we are on healthcare transfers. So you look at Ontario, for example, they spend about $1 billion a month on interest. So about $12 billion a year. The third biggest item on their budget, healthcare, education, interest. So if you're spending $1 billion a month on interest, not getting any benefit, zero benefit, what is forfeiting this? Housing, better education,
whatever
healthcare, whatever, roads.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Exactly.
10.
You just keep going down the list, right? And $12 billion just on interest, because other governments could not keep their fiscal house in order. And so this affects everyone. And we will continue to have to deal with this. Either we continue to just service the debt by paying the interest, or we got to start paying it off.
Right.
So what gives? And it's not fun being the person that has to come in there to make those decisions, because nobody's happy. And after a while, people say enough with that. But by that point, you almost get the fiscal house in order, and then you let the floodgates go again. And so it's very difficult while trying to manage the economy, right? Because obviously when the wheels fall off the economy, you want that kind of injection of government money to kind of give the economy a bit of a boost. But you want to make sure your fiscal house is in order, so when that happens, you have that ability to do that. We're not seeing that federally at all. The previous government came in with a small surplus. It was a surplus. Any way you slice it, it was a surplus.
Right.
They started spending immediately, brought us into deficit within their first couple months. And we've been in deficit ever since. The Prime Minister committed in the election that he would run 3 modest $10 billion deficits, and then in the 4th year balance the budget. Now we're looking at a balanced budget somewhere in 2045.
So how do you reconcile that as an opposition MP and trying to make that case while trying to understand that there are some needs that need to be met?
Yeah, it is a difficult balancing act, because people want to see some benefit for their tax dollars, right? So you have students saying, well, we'd like free tuition or something else, right? Or we'd like this new highway or whatever. And you want to see different priorities, but if you are spending all your attention or a lot of your attention on trying to pay off your debt or your interest, just pay your interest, not even pay the debt, it really restricts what you're able to do. And so when you're having, as a politician, to tell people no, people don't really like that very often.
Right.